Hi, I'm Sam with Aria Design Build. I want to take a couple of minutes and talk about what we mean when we talk about radical transparency. I know that transparency is a word that gets thrown about everywhere nowadays, and to most people, it really doesn't have any meaning, but we take transparency very seriously at Aria, and I just want to take a couple minutes to show you how we try and demonstrate that radical transparency. So the first way we do so is through our standard operating procedures and our policies. And we share all of that with you, right? Over building for the last 20 years in Dallas, we've got a lot of knowledge about building. We do this all the time, but we realize most of our customers have not built as many homes as we have. So we try and share everything we know, whether that's design timelines, building schedules, stages of construction, pre-construction meetings, all of those things that we think make for a successful, smooth building experience. We share all of that with you so that you know what to expect during the build process. We feel that transparency makes you more informed, and it also helps us be more informed because we know what you expect. Now, the second way we try and demonstrate radical transparency is through our budgeting process. Now, if you have X amount of money to spend, we're going to break that out in our budget. It doesn't matter how big or how small your budget is. Every single project we build has a line item budget where you will be able to see where every single penny that you are spending goes. So you'll be able to see everything from foundation to frame to roof, where every penny is going. And the way we do the budgets, you can kind of steer that money where you want, right? Every single customer might have things that are more important or less important to them. And to be good stewards of your money, we have found that this line item approach to the budget, where you see where every penny goes, ensures that you are getting exactly what you want. And our job is to build you the home that you want. Now, in line with that budget, we also have number three that we feel is really important to transparency, and that is our standard feature sheet. So every item that goes into your home is going to be listed on that standard feature sheet. And as I mentioned before, when it comes to the budget, you're able to kind of steer that money and point it in certain directions. Now, in all transparency, there's going to be certain things that are non-negotiables with us, right? We know that there are certain levels of materials and certain level of quality that we need to put in that home to be able to deliver a finished product that meets our quality standards and to build a home that we can be proud of, right? So we're going to take soil samples. There is going to be a foundation engineering. There is going to be frame engineering. The foundation is going to be built per the engineer's specifications, no negotiations. And that frame and that foundation per the engineer is going to be designed based on, soil samples and things of that nature. So when it comes to the standard feature sheet, you're going to see all the things that we do to be able to deliver a home that we are proud of and deliver a home that is going to provide you years of enjoyment. So when that home is being built, you can actually reference that standard feature sheet in your budget, and you can say, okay, this is what you said was going into the home. This is what we see going into the home. It lines up on the standard feature sheet. So you know 100% what to expect once the construction starts. Now, we've kind of taken this one step further, right? When it comes to the standard feature sheet, the processes and the budget, you kind of have an expectation of, hey, I know what's going into my home. I've got some transparency. I know what to expect. But the next question that we asked when we started talking to our customers was like, okay, you say that my project is going to cost this much. You say that you're being good stewards of my money. I trust based on your budget and what I see, I think you're doing a good job. Is there a way that I know for sure? And that's never really come up in a conversation, but in the back of our minds, we've always wondered, like, how can we 100% convey a sense of trust to our customers so that there's absolutely no doubt in their mind that we are doing exactly what we say we're going to do, and we are a company of integrity. So we took this one step further, and every single home that we build gets its own separate checking account. So when we do a draw for your project, that draw comes in and it goes into your home's checking account. And we then use the monies that we draw from your draw out of that checking account, and we pay all of the vendors and all of the materials and everything that goes into your home out of that checking account. So if at any given point you want to say, hey, Sam, hey, we want to see how our money's being spent. Are you being good stewards of our money, right? We want you to hold us accountable because we feel when you're holding us accountable, that gives you peace of mind and it gives you 100% confidence that we are the company of integrity that you hired. And we will say, absolutely. We will print the check register for your project so that you can see where every penny is being spent. Now, we know a lot of builders won't do that, right? And even for some reason, for us, it was kind of like, well, do we share all of our financials? But at the end of the day, I am not concerned about, oh, you see, there's an extra 200 bucks here. We want, when this home is done, you to be so happy and so pleased with the experience, and that you can say, hey, Aria Design Build is a builder of integrity. You should check them out. We want the referral. We want the next build. That is so much more important to us. The fact that we made your life better than hiding anything in a checking account in our numbers. So several years ago, we made a decision that, hey, every single build that we do is going to go into its own separate checking account. And that is what's going to hold us accountable. And that is just one more thing we can do to let our customers know that we are being radically transparent with them. So you got the standard operating procedures and the policies that we share with you. You've got the budget. You've got your standard feature sheet so that you know what is actually in the budget that you're spending your money on. We've got the separate checking account that you can audit anytime and have us print off so you can actually see that we are following the budget and the standard feature sheet, and make sure that that is going into your home. And then the last thing is just communication. We probably over communicate with our customers. We have told our customers, some of our customers have told us, okay, we don't need to know this information. We just need the basics. But we would rather you have too much information than be sitting here wondering what is going on. I don't understand this. We want to make sure that you have the information you need to be able to make wise decisions so that you have a positive build experience. So during the build process, we will be talking to you on a weekly basis. We might be meeting on site. It might just be a quick phone call. It could be at a design showroom to make selections, but we will be communicating with you every step of the way. We never want you to show up to the job site and see something and wonder, what is that? What is going on? We want to make sure that you have the information so that you know what is happening every step of the way. So yes, during the build process, there will be weekly communications. There will be videos sent. There will be pictures sent. It is a very intimate process during our builds because we want our customers very involved. We want you knowing what is going on every step of the way. And we feel that's how we have such rewarding build experiences with our customers. And I feel like that's why we have been so successful over the years. So I kind of hope this helps answer some of the questions about what do we mean when we talk about radical transparency. We really try and be, I guess you say, over and above what most people would do. And I don't know, it's not for everybody, but it's for us. And maybe it's for you, right? Maybe it's too much information, but we hope this kind of shares some information on the way we do business so that hopefully you can make a more informed decision on whether or not we're the right builder for you. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We'd love to talk about your project and answer any questions that you might have. Thanks.